Story 38: A Blind Man's Love. In a small town nestled between rolling hills, there lived a blind man named David. Despite his blindness, David was known for his warm heart, positive spirit, and his deep love for music. He had a remarkable talent for playing the piano and had been playing since he was a young boy. One day, while strolling through the town square, David heard the sweet, melodious sound of a violin. The music was unlike anything he had ever heard before, and it touched his soul. He followed the sound until he reached a park, where he discovered a talented violinist named Sarah playing her violin under a large oak tree. David was captivated by Sarah's music and struck by her kindness when she noticed him listening. She introduced herself, and they began to talk. Sarah learned that David was blind but had a deep appreciation for music. She was moved by his love for the art, and they quickly became friends. Over the following weeks, David and Sarah spent many hours together, sharing stories and their mutual love for music. David would often sit by the piano in his small home while Sarah played her violin. The two instruments harmonized beautifully, creating a unique and heartwarming blend of melodies. As their friendship grew, so did their affection for one another. They found solace in each other's company, and their hearts began to beat in unison. David, despite his blindness, saw the beauty in Sarah's soul, while Sarah was drawn to David's unwavering positivity and love for life. One sunny afternoon, as David and Sarah were sitting together in the park, David turned to her and said, "Sarah, I may be blind, but I have seen the beauty in your heart through your music and your kindness. I love you, not with my eyes, but with my heart and soul." Sarah was deeply moved by David's heartfelt words. She placed her hand on his and replied, "David, I love you too, not just for your passion for music, but for the beautiful person you are. Your blindness does not define you, your love and spirit do." From that moment on, David and Sarah's love continued to grow stronger. They became inseparable, and their music became a symbol of their love, filling the town with joy and harmony. One day, David proposed to Sarah beneath the same oak tree where they had first met. Sarah tearfully accepted, and their love story became a cherished tale in the town. Their wedding was a beautiful celebration of love and music. David played the piano while Sarah played the violin, and their melodies filled the hearts of everyone in attendance. It was a testament to the power of love, which transcends barriers and limitations. David and Sarah's love story served as a reminder to the townsfolk that love is not confined to appearances but dwells in the depths of the heart. It showed that true love, like the sweetest of melodies, can touch the soul and create a harmonious bond that is both enduring and timeless. The end. Story 39: Developing a Relationship. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Emma. Emma was a hard-working and ambitious individual, always focused on her career and personal goals. She had a warm heart but often found it challenging to make time for personal relationships in her busy life. One sunny afternoon, Emma decided to take a stroll through the city park to clear her mind and enjoy a break from her hectic schedule. As she walked along a winding path, she noticed a stray dog sitting alone by a tree. The dog looked tired and hungry, and its eyes held a hint of sadness. The dog, initially wary, soon sensed her warmth and allowed her to pet its head. Emma decided to share some of her sandwich with the hungry pup, and they sat together in the park, enjoying each other's company. As days passed, Emma continued to visit the park and spend time with the dog she named Max. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. Emma realized that Max had become an essential part of her life, offering companionship and unconditional love that she had been missing. One evening, as Emma and Max were sitting in the park, a friendly stranger named Alex approached them. Alex was also a dog lover and had noticed the special connection between Emma and Max. They struck up a conversation, and it didn't take long for Emma and Alex to discover they had much in common. They began meeting regularly in the park, with Max and Alex's dog, Luna, becoming fast friends as well. Emma and Alex's friendship deepened, and they soon realized that their connection extended beyond their shared love for dogs. One beautiful evening, under the same tree where Emma had first met Max, Alex gathered the courage to express his feelings. He said, "Emma, spending time with you and Max has been the most wonderful part of my life. I care about you deeply, and I would love to develop a deeper relationship with you, if you're open to it." Emma, touched by Alex's sincerity, smiled and replied, "Alex, I feel the same way. I've learned through Max that life is about more than just work and ambition. It's about connection and love. I'd love to develop a deeper relationship with you too." Their shared love for dogs had brought them together, but their shared values, dreams, and newfound love for each other had solidified their bond. Emma and Alex's relationship blossomed into a deep and meaningful partnership based on trust, respect, and genuine affection. As time went on, they continued to visit the park with Max and Luna, creating countless memories together. Their relationship served as a reminder that sometimes unexpected connections can lead to the most beautiful and fulfilling relationships of all. Emma had found love in the midst of her busy life, and it had enriched her heart in ways she could never have imagined. The end. Story 40: The Needs and Desires. In a small village nestled beside a gentle river, there lived two friends, Tom and Mike. They were known throughout the village for their camaraderie and their shared love for the outdoors. Together, they would often embark on adventures into the nearby forest, exploring its beauty and tranquility. It was an old, battered chest half buried in the sand. With curiosity piqued, they decided to investigate. As they unearthed the chest, they discovered it was filled with a variety of items. There were shiny jewels, stacks of gold coins, and an assortment of precious treasures. Tom's eyes widened with excitement, and he said, "Mike, we've stumbled upon a fortune. This chest must contain enough wealth to make us the richest men in the village." Mike, however, had a different perspective. He carefully examined the contents of the chest and noticed a piece of parchment tucked away among the riches. He unrolled it and read the words aloud, "To those who find this chest, treasure your friendship above all else. Share these riches with your village, and you shall find true wealth and the happiness it brings. Mike looked at Tom and said, "Tom, I think this chest is trying to teach us a valuable lesson. While these riches are enticing, our friendship and the happiness of our village are worth more than all the gold in the world." Tom hesitated for a moment, torn between his desire for wealth and his friendship with Mike. Finally, he nodded in agreement and said, "You're right, Mike. Our friendship is invaluable, and the joy we bring to our village means more to me than any treasure." With that decision made, Tom and Mike carried the chest back to the village. They distributed the wealth among the villagers, using it to improve their homes, schools, and community spaces. The village began to flourish, and its residents lived happier and more prosperous lives. As the years passed, Tom and Mike continued to explore the forest and appreciate the beauty of nature together. They found contentment in their friendship and in the knowledge that they had made a positive impact on their community. Their story became a legendary tale in the village, a reminder that true wealth could not always be measured in gold and jewels, but in the bonds of friendship and the happiness it brings. Tom and Mike had discovered that the needs and desires of the heart often outweighed the pursuit of material wealth, leaving a legacy of happiness and fulfillment for generations to come. The end.